Hello folks, Sam Owens here with another install, and what we have here is the Twist Dynamics floor mat set. This is the 11-piece set. It covers the passenger and the driver's side floor, and also the firewall right here. And this is the 3-piece set of floor mats, and this is the other set of transmission and storage area mat kit. So this makes up a total of 11 pieces, and we're going to show the full installation of all of the floor mats. Here we go with the first step. On the passenger side, we're going to start, and I've got my 5/8 inch box in on the seat belt bolt, and we're going to remove it. So I'm going to put some energy. Wow! Piece of pipe here. You may have something that will work, but we're going to pull back, and that did the job. You may find that the open inside of the box end might work to speed up getting the bolt out. So I'm going to be over in the driver's side and show you that you want to position the cover, the transmission cover, down into position to see the location that it needs to ride in and get familiar with it. This I got from Ace Hardware. Denatured alcohol, and we're going to use a rag, clean rag, and wipe that all down with a healthy amount on this. It'll dry pretty quick. Okay, now start up underneath here and clean it all good. The area that you're going to be sticking this to. So now you complete all the way back to every inch of the area that the mat kit is going to stick to. You pull back a little bit, and we're going to pull back just enough to give us an area to get started. And this is going to be our handle right here to pull this as we move along. But the important thing is getting this area stuck in the correct position. So we're going to look at that, and then when we do get it in position, we're going to push on this and get it sealed in as best we can. Then the rest is going to follow. So let's watch this. All right, I'm going to go over here and squirrel this baby in, and you just kind of push it down in there. And there you go. And wait till you get it in the front and get it up. If you have a helper, it would work that they could guide the front of it while you guide the back into position. Now, again, you want to make sure that your hole is in the proper area. So we're going to pull it back so we can feel for the screw hole, and you can see it's trying to stick, but we're going to pull it back to where we're as far back as we can go, right there, making sure that we can feel the screw hole, and I can. And you can't see this, but I'm pulling with my left hand, I'm pulling the mat up close to the bottom edge of the console decorative area. I'm going to stick this back edge back as far as I can get and up close as I can get. So I'm going to start sticking her down like that. Okay, and pushing, and it's right up against there, and the rest of it is in good shape. Now I pulled the front edge back a little bit so that it will give me room to pull this paper. And if I pull up like this, if you can see, it's pulling off, and then I can kind of guide this into the areas it needs to be, like that. We're going to take our coiner and we're going to pull, and we're going to start pulling, and we're going to actually pull up close to the top so that we get this right up underneath there, like that. Okay. And go all the way down and feel and press. Okay, this is what you want, to get it close and push, and make sure all of that is pushed down tight. And after we're all through, we're going to push down some more all the way along, and just keep pulling and keep doing your stuff. Pull this all the way off and push her up underneath there. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Push. And stick that in there good. Push hard. Because you don't want the edges coming up. So we're going to put our bolt in, and we have it right in here. And we're going to get our mount. This part goes up, and the bolt with the shoulder goes in this way. And you're going to go down and find the hole. Now this may be a little bit touchy. Okay, you see, it got a little bit lower, so you may have to stretch the foam a little bit if that happens to you. And it can. No big problem, because we're concentrating on getting that baby looking good. And there. So now, there, I feel it. And now I'm going with my finger tightening method like this. Okay? Now, before you get it totally tight, make sure that this bracket or the belt is going in an upward position. We're going to clean all of these areas. If there's dirt, take a vacuum and clean it all out in a brush and get all the dirt out. and the pieces are going to fit into these areas down below, and I'm going to wipe all of it down with the denatured alcohol. Okay, these are the two pieces that will fit into the passenger side, and this is the narrow piece that will fit up there. So two pieces for the passenger side, peeling the back side off, positioning and sticking, so no big complications, no tools. I think you can handle that now. Okay, there's a view of the driver's side, and that will complete your back storage. We're going to now go to the glove compartment and do that. Give the alcohol plenty of time to dry. I'm going to pull it from the back side. Let's see. I'm going to show you. And you just peel it off. And I'm going to give it a little bit, like just about like that. And what I'm going to do is put it back here to the back edge. See, and it'll start sticking. So I'm going to get it where it's right in there. And I'm going to pull back. And I'm going to push these down while I pull this up. And push down. And just keep pulling and pushing down, and everything should come up rosy. Okay, and once you get to a certain point, okay, now we just bend these around, and they should, and start from back here and push forward and get them in place. Pushing forward and working forward. The way this is going to work is you're going to position, and there's very little place that you need to go, but there are two drain holes, so you don't want to get this so far back that you plug those two drain holes. So these are the snaps, and these are snaps right here, and I'm going to show you right here that this snaps in there and holds these mats in position. With a 7/64 bit drill bit, we should be able to get that into the hole that is meant to guide our marking tool, and I'm going to position this so that it's just right. When I got it right, I'm going to push into the seat. I'm straight up and down. I see my drain holes. I'm going to drill a hole through here. Okay. Now I'm only going to do that one, because have you ever tried to drill two holes and have them to match up perfectly? It's a tough bit. So there's our hole. Okay, now we put this down here, get her in the hole and get her started a little bit. Now, once we have one of them in position, then the other one will be a lot easier. So put that in there like that, and so I'm into the hole. Then you can pull this up, screw down just far enough to make it seat, and both should fit good. There we go. Perfect. Of peeling this, but you want to make sure you get it in the proper position before you place it in there. And again, I think I can pull that whole thing off and pop her in there. Okay, push it in to the far end. Push and stick it in all areas and you'll be good to go. The passenger side is complete with all of the mats in place, and I hope your installation goes as well. And if you follow the instructions, I don't think you'll have any problem. Now you want to go to the driver's side and you do the same thing. There's no complications from the passenger side. It's all basically the same. All right, good luck.